my grandmother, my father's mother, was a widow, and they never went to school, but she was trained to deliver babies in a village, and there were no doctors. I'm talking about 60 years, 65 years back. And she will go and deliver all around the village. Fortunately, all children survived. Okay, there was no cesarean concept in those days. And she will go to anybody's house, whether they call or not. If the woman is in pain, Ajji is ready with her kit and deliver the baby. No caste, no creed, no language, no barrier. Just do that, come back, take bath, and no expectation. And looking at that, taking that cue, my father became a gynecologist, saying that we have to help women who are in distress because he has seen. Taking that cue, and my father was an atheist. He never believed in God or temple or church or masjid. He said, my temple is my hospital, my patients are my gods. Any moment, middle of the night, he will still go, he will conduct deliveries. This is the part of our family, that service is most important. Taking that cue, my sister Sunanda, she became a gynecologist in a government hospital and helping thousands of women in her 40-year service. So this has come, service has come as a part of our DNA. So for us, helping someone is not that I'm doing anything extra or I'm doing something great. I think it is as good as breathing, drinking water, dressing up. How you do service to someone is part of our life. And it has given me enormous happiness, because I feel when I go up and meet God, I can always say, God, you gave me more than what my plate can hold. I served your children with same faith the way I do puja to you. I don't have anything.
And Amma, there's one book, and I think you and I will certainly agree on this one as well, which to me exemplifies this concept of service, but more so duty, and that's the Bhagavad Gita. And to me, the line in the Gita, which I'm sure many of us know, Karamanne vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, which says, do your duty, do your dharma. And we have a right to do our duty, but we don't have a right to the fruits, to the output in a way. I think that is an incredible way of looking at one's commitment to our actions, but never to the result. And Amma, you have a beautiful story, which I know, but I'd love for you to share, about a time when you served and when you did your duty and it transformed a group of people's lives. Can you share that book with us?
Yeah. All people sitting over here don't think I'm promoting my books. Otherwise also they are sold well. Okay. Okay. Actually, service is part of our life and that is there in our family. I consider not Mr. Murthy as my friend, not as my husband, but as a friend. I always appreciate him. You have created a company. By that creation of wealth is a reduction in poverty. This is also a kind of service he has done to our country. One book I have written, every book has this, but this is a very favorite book of mine, 3,000 Stitches. I worked with the sex workers 20 long years. And I thought I'll be able to change 10, but I could change 3,000 of them. And they made a quilt. They made a quilt with the 3,000 stitches. And everyone I give that as a gift. It was the toughest job in my life was to change them from their profession to bring them to a normal life. And that day when 3,000 of them changed, you know, I stood them on the stage like this in a village where all of them assembled. Suddenly I realized that my wish list is empty. I'm completely satisfied and I'm happy I could do this most difficult work. So this is a book where I describe my journey. They threw rotten tomatoes at me initially. They threw chappals at me. Sometimes I felt, why should I do? Then I remembered resilience, get up, do, because this is your duty. Let them insult you, but it's your duty. And then they realized what they did was wrong. But a sense of duty is very important to our family, and we have passed it on to the next generation.